Like, what lace? Do you see lace on my hand? Because I don't. Okay, so we starting out looking crazy, but effective, okay? I love this pull down method on the cap because it gets the bald cap nice and thin and really undetectable under your wig. I know it's not the most conventional way to do it. Like, it looks wild when you're seeing it on camera, but trust me, like, I really paid attention doing it this time. I tried it for trend when I was doing it before, but nah, this is actually like the best way to do your bald cap if you have a thicker bald cap and not like pantyhose or something that you can use that are super sheer. I am using my Ebon Lace spray to secure the bald cap down because I actually really like this on bald caps too because it does not give me like a messy residue. The cap stays down and secure for days. Like, even when I take this wig off, it's still gonna be like the bald cap that is, it's still gonna be nice and secure. So I really like that. So for those that don't know, I like to cut my bald cap pretty close to my hairline because I don't have a lot of real estate space on my forehead. Like, I just ain't got that much room. If I pull it up too far, which does not take much, like my wigs, it looks wild. It's like almost touching my eyebrows. So I try to make sure that my caps are as close to my hairline as possible to give me as much room to work with as I might possibly need. So here is the wig. We have an HD 13x6 loose wave frontal, and it is gorgeous. The lace is amazing. Like, you can already tell when the edges have that frayed look on it, you know it's good lace. This is HD lace, and y'all, it was looking like scalp before I even cut it off. Like, this lace, I was shook. I was amazed, no lie. And what I really love about this wig is that it fits me ear to ear. Y'all know, if you watch my channel, you know I always struggle with wigs fitting me ear to ear. This one was another one that fit me without me having to maneuver a lot. I did have to pull my cap a little bit farther back and cut off some excess to make sure that it fully fit right. But other than that, like, it was no maneuvering. I had to not cut the wig to pull it up far enough. Like, this was really good. So if you have a larger head, this is going to be a good wig for you. If you have a lower hairline, this is potentially a good wig for you. I have a lower hairline right on those sides that you see me working with. But I wouldn't say I have too low of a hairline. So you would have to gauge it just based off what you see me doing here if it might work for you. Also, what I really love about this unit is that even though I did do the pluck job on it, and it's not a good pluck job, look at it. It was a great pluck job, but what was I about to say? I lost my train of thought. Oh, it has dips and grooves. We'll come back when we see it again. But it's got some nice dips in it that I did not have to create. It came with it. I love when a wig already gives me a nice hairline to work with, so I don't have to do too much but thin it out. So I'm tinting my bald cap, and I'm just using excess foundation. I am using my Maybelline Fit Me in 356 Coconut. The lace was already like a light brownish color, but I did tint it with my lace foam from Nika P. Slay in the caramel color. I love that stuff. It's like nice and watery, and it dries quick, and it gets the job done. Like, what lace? Do you see lace on my hand? Because I don't. I didn't see it till I moved my hand. That's just amazing. Like, the lace is the best part of this wig for me, and I actually really like this whole wig. Like, as a whole, there's not really much on that I'm not really liking about this wig. I haven't worn loose wave in a minute, but it's a great vacation look for sure. I'm installing this again using the Ebon Lace spray. I'm on the red can. I'll be trying the black can once this runs out, but I'm very impressed by the red can. As you know, in my Amazon haul video, I talked about it. It is in my Amazon store. The majority of products that I use in my videos are in my Amazon store. So if you're ever wondering, just check out that link in my description. All the stuff you be asking me about is there, I promise you. And if it's not, let me know, because maybe it's not. Maybe I shouldn't have said promise. Anyways, oh my God, y'all, back on this lace. Do you see how you can't see it? Sometimes I do go under the lace. I have in the last couple videos, but this video I decided to go over the lace again because when it comes to curlier textures, I kind of want those roots to be trained to go back a little bit. So I didn't mind using the lace the lace spray that is on top. After I I installed the wig and cut the lace off, I did go in and wipe up any excess makeup or just excess product that's on my forehead. And yes, I did use a piece of wig cap that I cut off from earlier to do this. I was going to reapply a little bit of spray to tack it back down where I'd cut up the wig and everything, but I didn't need to do that. It actually was still very tacky, so I could just press the lace back into my skin. And y'all just see how that's giving scalp? And y'all see what I'm talking about with the hairline, how it's got the dips in it. Besides the widow's peak I gave it in the front, the rest of the dips were already there. So now I just got my elastic band on to give it that nice finish to the melt. And I decided to go with a curved side part for this unit. Do y'all see how far back that goes? I mean, I know that's what we should expect with 13x6, but like, look at that. That's what I'm talking about with a part. It's going all the way back. And through with the Aussie Moist curling cream. I don't typically use too much water when I want to go for big hair, and I did want to go for big hair this time. So I just used the curling cream to give me more definition within the curls or the waves, because this is loose wave. But I didn't want to get it too wet because I didn't want it to be, you know, weighed down. Like I said, I'm going for big hair with this unit. That is a tip, though, for all of the curlier units that I do. If it's like a looser curl, if I want to keep the big hair, I do not use much water at all, if any. So I did put some wax on the roots, and I did, you know, do my thing, pressing down the part, defining it and everything, and just getting everything situated on the top and nice and flat. I didn't want to go too hard on the top and ruin the curls, but I did want to make sure that the top was laying flat. Gotta be good for something. So I'm going to use it for what it's actually for, which is hairspray. And I'm going to use that to flatten the top down. Well, it's already flattened down, but keep it flattened down. I know, we don't really use the got to be anymore, but I still got a full can, so we're going to find some uses out of it. To help the wig stay in the flat position that I got it at the top and to keep it out of my face while I'm working, I used some clips to hold me down. And then I went over with some foundation where I needed to fix my forehead and also, you know, just match the lace up with my skin exactly. And now I'm using my CoverGirl Root Mascara. This is really for gray hairs, but it works perfect if you don't like using that root spray that people be using in the parts to get it nice and precise. I'm bad with those, so the Root Mascara works a whole lot better for me. And I didn't need to do this part, but I just kind of, I don't know, I just wanted to randomly. I'm not really adding any baby hair per se, but I did add like an infant hair right there. And just right there, that's the only place that I felt like it needed to go. Don't ask me why it was in the moment, because looking at it back on camera, like it really didn't need to be there. But, you know, I just wanted a little bit of like hairline wispiness on the front. I didn't want it to be too uniform. And this is how it came out. I'm so impressed with this unit, you guys. I love the curls. That's one of my favorite things about loose waves curls is that it's very easy. This is a very beginner-friendly wig if you're new to installing wigs. And, you know, the tangling shedding was great on that. It was easy to pluck. Very low maintenance, like I said. Like, this is just a bomb unit. Shout out to Premium Lace Wigs for sending this to me. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.